A field of champions in the women's 100-meter finals. NCAA champions, national champions, and Olympic champions. The world record is held by Florence Griffith Joyner from 1988. And in our field, the Olympic champion from a year ago, Gail Devers.
She succeeded Florence Griffith Joyner as Olympic champion. And it's interesting, her coach Bobby Kersey said that her indoor 60-meter title at this year's Indoor World Championships validated the gold medal from Barcelona.
And how about Hyche in lane 5? She's won 30 finals in a row.
She was very exciting at the NCAAs, both indoors and outdoors. I think she's a real hope for the future in the sprints in the U.S.
And Michelle Finn will be in lane 4.
Finn's start has become much more consistent. That's putting her in just about every race she's been in this year, undefeated this season.
And Gwen Torrence is back, renewing her rivalry with Gail Devers, but she's had problems.
Been suffering from a leg injury since the middle of May, and she looked very tentative coming out of the blocks in the trial and semifinal.
She will be in lane 3. The top 3 advance to the World Championships.
Fourth will be on the relay team, and the action should be right in those 4 lanes. Torrence over on the right, tentative coming out of the blocks in the first 2 rounds, and she came on strong at the end, but then she was really limping after the race. Very brave of her just to be here, I think, given this leg injury she's been suffering from.
Gail Devers in lane 6 is out quickly, so is Hyche in 5. Here comes Michelle Finn and forward Gail Devers. There goes Gail Devers. Coming up late is Gwen Torrence, but it's going to be Gail Devers all alone.
10.82 the wind over the allowable. What a controlled victory for Gail Devers. She had to run a hurdles race less than 2 hours ago, but that did not seem to bother her. She's third from the left of the screen. Her coach Bobby Kersey says she doesn't have enough nastiness to be a sprinter. She's not aggressive enough, he says, but she was aggressive right from the start, grabbing the lead in the first few meters and never looking back. Gwen Torrence in the blue comes up for second place, just leaning out Michelle Finn. Now look on the left of the screen, Gail Devers. She says she's been popping up too quickly at the start and tightening up when she transitions from one phase of her race to the next. She looks smooth all the way. On the right of the screen, you see Torrence, who was lagging early on. That's been the way she's been running with this injury. She gets back into the race as Devers wins it.
And she is now with Carol Lewis. Carol?
Gail, an absolutely impressive win in the 100 meters. It was you from the start to the finish.
Thank you. I had a good indoor season, laid off my training for a while, and then just tried to start all over from the bottom, build myself up. The hamstring started to get a little tight when I was supposed to do my first couple outdoor meets, so we decided to wait, just lay off, and open up here at USA Track and Field. And it felt good. I mean, each round I was trying to get better. My prayer coming in here was that I leave this meet healthy, and I still have another race to go tomorrow. So, but it felt good. I mean, there's some mistakes I'm making, but now at least I can go back and I can train hard and be ready for the World Championships.
An impressive win for Gail Devers, a courageous performance by Gwen Torrence, and a successful run in a World Championship team for Michelle Finn. Those are 1, 2, and 3.